Joining us to talk more about consumer spending trends during Golden Week is Wang Cong. He's a chief reporter for the Global Times, an English-language Chinese newspaper under the People's Daily. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Poppie.
Now, just tell us, how has consumer spending been during Golden Week this year, and how does that compare to previous years?
Well, as the previous segment shows, the numbers clearly shows a significant growth in both the number of trips made domestically and as well as outbound trips. Also, the tourism spending is a clear growth, not only from last year, but a significant growth from the pre-pandemic level in 2019. Now, beneath the headline numbers, I've also traveled to several places over the National Day holidays. I was in Yunnan, a province in southwestern China, and in Sichuan. Both are very popular tourist destinations, especially in the last few years as the tourist industries in those places are picked up. And what I saw was tourist attractions were packed with visitors, and on the highways, the traffic jam was pretty clear. And that's another trend. Before, a lot of people in China travel on the railway system or on airlines. But in the last few years, because of the ownership of private cars are growing, so many people were taking road trips everywhere. And in Beijing, the first-tier cities like Beijing and Shanghai, the restaurants, the shopping malls are also busy, packed with shoppers. So what I see over the national holidays is a clear pickup in economic activity, and that has a lot to do with a package of policies that are aimed at boosting the economy.
Yeah, speak more to that, the impact of the government's latest stimulus on consumption, which, of course, as you've mentioned, has impacted these numbers this week. Perhaps talk to the gains the property market has seen.
Yes, so we have a couple of extraordinary weeks in terms of economic activity in China, where we see that a remarkable pickup in terms of activities, and as well as a boost to the confidence and expectations for the economy. These 2 weeks started with a meeting, a press conference of the central bank chief and other financial officials who announced a package of policies, macro policies, monetary policies, which included reduction in policy interest rates and the reserve requirement ratio, essentially cash commercial banks are required to put aside as reserves. And by cutting that, it inject about 1 trillion yuan into the market. And then following that was a political bureau meeting, which also called for incremental policies to boost the economy. And then just yesterday, the first day after the National Day, the top economic planner, the National Development Reform Commission, also called for rolled out more policies in several places, including macro adjustment, including for the property market, including support for businesses. So what you see is that from all the top level authorities are calling for and rolling out proactive policies to boost the market. And then over the National Day holiday, we see pickup in not only in tourism but the property sector, and we have an explosive rally on the mainland stock market. So that all kind of shows that the world's second largest economy is really picking up, and especially this is what officials stress the most: is the confidence, is the expectation for stable growth has to be improved, and that has improved over the last 2 weeks.
And have we seen any other sectors of the economy gaining a boost? What are potential drivers?
Well, the Chinese economy, Chinese policymakers have been focused very much on the high-tech sectors over the last couple of years, because that's within the goal of China's goal of high quality development. But really, the sectors in terms of sectors that faced a tremendous challenge is the real estate department, real estate industry, and the capital market, and also the challenges faced by many businesses. So the last package of policies are really aimed at easing pressure in those industries. But in terms of new emerging trends, I think consumption is a key part of China's growth, and we're seeing different forms of consumption and purchase of automobiles and home appliances is another big push as part of the Chinese policymakers the campaign to drive growth.